I'm standing in front of East Carter High School in Grayson, and it would be easy to drive by here and not even realize the tragedy that unfolded 29 years ago. I met a survivor of the East Carter school shooting. Nathan Thompson, maybe more than anyone else, understands what the families in Texas are going through now and in the future.
I tried to save all the newspaper clippings.
From time to time, we go through the paper trail of our lives, thumbing through the records that chronicle our childhood. Nathan Thompson's memories from 1993 include shocking headlines that recorded his darkest day.
There's me in the background of the picture.
People magazine documented his nightmare.
They named it Reading, Writing, and Murder.
That's just as frightening today.
Fireworks are terrible. I mean, I want to go crawl in a hole somewhere on the 4th of July. When I enter a room, a restaurant or something, you know, I'm scoping out every exit. I'm checking out every person in the room to see if someone's a threat.
All caused by this person, Scott Penton.
At first it was like an explosion. And then I saw Scott with a gun.
In January 1993 at East Carter High School in Grayson, Nathan and 21 classmates sat stunned when Pennington walked into the classroom, shot and killed their English teacher, Deanna McDavid, then Marvin Hicks, the janitor who rushed in to help.
I have a memory of him talking about how many bullets he had left and talking about that he didn't have enough for all of us.
Pennington held Nathan and the other kids hostage for 15 to 20 long minutes, then released them unharmed.
The person that I was ceased to exist on January 18th at about 2:44 p.m.
Nathan was raised in a conservative environment and leaned to the right on most issues, including gun laws, despite what he had gone through. Living with the same beliefs in Lexington, with a career and family, Nathan avoided most of the coverage of the school shootings that have happened in the 30 years since he was a senior in high school.
Many times I see stuff about a school shooting and I lose it.
Then last Tuesday, when his wife read to him details of the 19 children killed in Uvalde, Texas.
And she started talking about the ages of the babies that were murdered. And a switch flipped.
Almost immediately, some lifelong beliefs changed, including his once rigid stance on gun rights.
And I was so horrified that I was willing to change my beliefs. And I'm actually kind of embarrassed that it took that.
Now, Nathan says his heart is broken for the victims in Uvalde, the dead, and those still living.
And they're going to go through the absolute hell that I've been through for the last 30 years.
He's calling for action, almost begging for laws to be changed.
Some of these kids are my son's age, and their life will never be the same. All because some kid got access to a firearm he should have never been able to get a hold of and massacred a bunch of kids. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Nathan said he fears that if the rest of the country isn't willing to question their beliefs, and if Congress won't make it harder to get weapons, the killing won't stop with Texas. More children will die, more families will be ruined, and America will go numb.
We will let politicians in Washington use it as back and forth gotchas, and then we will forget about it in 2 weeks, and then there will be another school shooting, and we will go through this all over again. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do when it happens in Lexington?
In 1995, the shooter, Scott Penton, pled guilty but mentally ill. A judge sentenced him to life in prison with the chance for parole after 25 years. That could mean he'd be out by now. However, in 2015, he was convicted of attacking a prison cafeteria worker and was sentenced to an additional 20 years. Now, by all accounts, Scott Pennington was an intelligent kid, a good student, but with a difficult family life. And before the shooting, it was reported that Scott was upset with Mrs. McDavid about a grade she'd given him in English. In Carter County, Nancy Cox, LEX 18 News.